because Aiken just didn't perform well against their zone. Whereas with ours, we're going to drop 22 back to, a 50 or a man-to-man, half-court defense. And so it'll be two different types of defenses. And there were a lot of times with Aiken, it just felt like they were snake bit, whether it was walks or just things that happened throughout the course of play that I don't know that LR necessarily forced them to turn the ball over. They just turned the ball over. And that happened with us last night with Lander. They did the same. So it's the beginning of the year, first couple of games. Teams are trying to figure themselves out, I guess, and ball control is not super good. Now, our ball control I felt like was pretty good last night as we only committed, 13 turnovers, which is exactly where we want to be.
Yeah. We'll wrap with this. There's never a perfect game. So from game 1 to game 2, short turnaround, where would you like to see your team improve upon the most?
Probably we've been having a lot of conversations about this going into last night's game. We're trying not to put people in the two-shot bonus of any quarters. I mean, sometimes that's easier said than done. And if they get into the bonus, it needs to be like late in the quarter and not with 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. That just makes things real challenging. And through our scrimmages and even last night, we did that all too often of getting individuals in foul trouble and then certainly getting the other team into the bonus. That just hurts your defense. You can't play as aggressive, and we don't want to be giving them easy opportunities to score by going to the free throw line, which is unguarded, and make shots. We got to do a better job of just playing with better IQ, and we want to that's one of the keys of our program is we want to have a smart basketball team and have IQ. So there were several things last night. That's one of them. I felt like we just made weird decisions last night that hopefully moving from game 2 and on through the beginning of this year, we'll learn from that and do better as we continue each game.
All right, good luck against the Pacers.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's the head coach, Mike Mincy. We're back for more after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shopseeandeagles.com.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
This Raylan Weichel with a massive triple.
Is Carson-Newman women's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Tries to split two, does, shoots from the free throw line, got it to go!
and one! Weichel from the free throw line buried it.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, Inner Digital, by Food City, Trilite, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
We welcome you back to Greenwood, South Carolina. USC, Aiken, and Carson-Newman starting early, 3 minutes earlier than the original set start time. We're 40 seconds in. The Pacers just hit a free throw. Rhiannon Baker with a free throw attempt knocked it down, and the Pacers have the 1-0 lead. Carson-Newman comes down, turns the basketball over. We are now 60 seconds in. Pacers ball moving right to left in the red uniforms. Carson-Newman, the home team, in the white uniforms here today. Baker, nice back cut, finds Jaya Nelson, who pump fake shoots, misses. Ball deflects out of bounds along the baseline, at last touched by USC Aiken. Same starters for Mike Mincy's group: Tori Rutherford, Campbell Penland, Emily Gonzalez, Jennifer Sullivan, and Lindsay Taylor. It's Destiny Harmon, Rhiannon Zahler, along with Jaya Nelson, Michaela Snyder, and Paris Webster for the Pacers, as Carson-Newman loses this one out of bounds. And the Pacers will regain possession. It's 1-0. Neither side's hit a field goal. And we are 80 seconds in. Inbound to Nelson, back to Destiny Harmon. The point guard shifts it to the left side. Skipping it across is Michaela Snyder. Into the paint. Nelson floats it up short. Rebound into the hands of Taylor, who rips it away. Lindsay, long skip ahead. It bounces to Penland at the right wing. Cutting is Gonzalez, now with the basketball along the baseline. Lob to Taylor. Just inside the arc, we'll try a deep two. This one's off the left of the iron. Rutherford overran the rebound. Gonzalez to the deck first, and she's tied up with Nelson on the floor. Possession with Carson-Newman after the Pacers won the opening tap. Eagles in the white, moving left to right, will inbound left to the baseline. It's Rutherford, the point guard. Lobs it to the left elbow. Penland the catch. Campbell rejects the screen, goes to the block, forces one up through contact, did not get a call. Ball out of bounds off Carson-Newman. Well, completely different start. The Eagles scored 7 seconds into yesterday's game and never trailed. Led for 39 minutes and 53 seconds. Haven't scored yet, and we're almost 2 minutes in. Lob in the backcourt. Harmon skips it to Baker, and now she controls in the front court. The Pacers do an excellent job breaking the pressure. It's the point guard, Paris Webster, a 5'4" sophomore, hands off for Harmon to shoot a three. In and out on the left wing triple. Rebound falls into the hands of Emily Gonzalez. She'll push tempo across into the front court. Emily, right-hand dribble. Bounce pass for Rutherford inside the arc. Tori gets into the paint, tried to lob it to Taylor, got rejected, gets it back. Tori, determined drive, left-hand layup up, no good, too strong. Baker taps the rebound to herself along the baseline to keep possession for the Pacers. 2.5 minutes in, Mike Mincy's group scoreless. Neither side's got a field goal. It's 1-0 USC Aiken. Right wing touch for Snyder. Another sophomore bounces it for Baker, or rather Soller, and a basket good and one. Destiny Harmon got around Gonzalez on a curling screen for the deuce, plus the foul. First on Gonzalez, second on Carson-Newman. And Mike Mincy is going to burn a timeout. We're 2 minutes, 44 seconds into the basketball game. His team has not scored just yet, 0 for 5 from the field, and has turned it over twice. We'll go to break here at Finnis Horn Arena. It's Carson-Newman 0, and it's USC Aiken 3 with a free throw to come here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Andrew Rogers back with you from Greenwood, South Carolina at Finnis Horn Arena. One free throw coming for Destiny Harmon after she was fouled by Emily Gonzalez on a nice pass from Rhiannon Zoller, who got the assist on the cutting Harmon and her layup. Couple of dribbles, free throws in the air, and it swishes in. 4-0 Pacers. Harmon with 3. That's the game's first field goal. Carson-Newman trying to get on the scoreboard as we approach the 7-minute mark of the opening period. Gonzalez breaks the light pressure, hands off for Jennifer Sullivan. She scored 20 in 15 minutes yesterday, crosses over, gets to the cup, reverse layup with the right hand, good. Jennifer Sullivan, determined drive to the bucket. Her first field goal, Carson-Newman's first field goal. It's 4-2. Pressure in the backcourt, Harmon pump fakes a pass now, does skip it in front to Jaya Nelson. Nelson, one of the key returners, leading scorer, top scorer that returns from last year, averaged 9 a game. Stepping back and shooting a 3 is Snyder. Rebound is off to the right in the hands of Lindsay Taylor. Outlet goes to Gonzalez. Emily right-hand dribble across the timeline. Eagles down 2, 6.5 to play first quarter. Sullivan, right wing, crosses over on a Taylor screen, tried to lob it to her, but the pass was deflected and stolen by Webster. Harmon skips it. Penland got in the passing lane to knock it into the hands of Rutherford. Numbers for CN in transition. Torrey across half court inside. Nice find. Lindsay Taylor, the left-hand layup. And we're tied at 4, closing in on 4 minutes into this first quarter. Good transition offense for CN. Harmon in the backcourt, lobs. Penland nearly had the steal. Who's it off of? It's off of Aiken, or rather off of Carson-Newman on a pass intended for Webster for Aiken, right in front of the scorer's table. We'll have 2 seconds to get it across. Harmon to inbound. Long skip in front of the bench. Nelson the catch. Inside the arc she goes. Stops from 4. Missed the shot short. On a short jump shot, Penland the defensive rebound for CN. She pushes the other way. Right-hand dribble, and she's fouled as Nelson was riding her up the floor, and eventually the foul was called. First on Aiken, first on Nelson. Carson-Newman out of the timeout has made back-to-back baskets after starting 0 for 5. Gonzalez to inbound right in front of me along the sideline. Chest pass into Penland. Hand back off to Gonzalez. Left wing touch for Rutherford. Collision underneath, an offensive foul. Sullivan got called for an illegal screen yesterday, and she is called for one here. I think. The official never went over to give a signal for who the foul was on. So we have confusion here. Whose ball? No illegal screen, no foul. Pointed the wrong way, the official says. Foul was not on Carson-Newman. It's on Destiny Harmon for Aiken. Inbound, Rutherford into the near corner, Sullivan. Jennifer dribbling with the right hand, crosses over inside the arc, now kicks it to Taylor. Lindsay catches in the right wing, skip pass, Penland left wing. Campbell hit 3 threes yesterday, thought about one here. Pump fakes, gets into the lane, into the corner. Gonzalez off a tip pass, gives it back to Penland, right wing 3. It's swished in for Campbell Penland. 7 in a row for Carson-Newman, and it has its first lead. Nice active defense by Rutherford in the backcourt. Tips it out of bounds in front of the Aiken bench. With 5:22 to go in this first quarter. First change for Mike Mincy. He brings Michaela Alvey into the game in favor of Emily Gonzalez. Good sequence offensively. The Eagles have made 3 in a row after the tough start offensively. Webster lobs into the front court, catch made by Snyder, and she'll bounce it back to the sophomore point guard Paris Webster, who scored 7 yesterday for the Pacers. Chest pass to Nelson, she's wide open on a pop 3. It's up and it's in.
Jaya Nelson for 3. It's an Aiken squad that only hit 3 yesterday. Nelson hits her first of the day, and it's 7-all. Under 5 to play first quarter. Penland into the front court. Left wing pass, Rutherford lob in. Taylor the catch, but it fumbles out of bounds. And a turnover. Good pass from Rutherford. It led Taylor perfectly, but Lindsay had it and then saw it end up across the baseline, and CN turns it over. Fourth Carson-Newman turnover. Only had 13 yesterday and didn't commit a turnover until the 4-minute mark of the first quarter yesterday. Bounce feed, Serena Baker, pump fakes, traveled. Took an extra step and lifted the pivot foot after Taylor met her on the drive baseline. And Carson-Newman gets the basketball back. Maddie Knuckles into the game for the first time. Inserts in for Taylor. 7-7, 4:40 to go. Eagles break the pressure, have numbers. Penland across half court, and now the Pacers reset. Rutherford crosses over, gets into the paint, drives to the bucket, left-hand layup, too strong. Ball batted out by Knuckles, and possession to USC Aiken. So the Eagles started 0 for 5, made their next 3, and have now missed their last 2. 4:30, inbound near side here for Baker. Her pass into the middle was deflected out by Alvey. Stays with the Pacers here in the backcourt as Carly Hayworth will check into the game for the first time. Take the place of Rutherford. So 3 bench players out there along with Penland and Sullivan. Inbound into the backcourt, and Mike Mincy says we'll back up, play man-to-man defense as Webster walks it across. Right-hand dribble, hands off Harmon. Catch 3 up and in. Destiny Harmon from downtown. The Pacers hit 3 threes yesterday. They've hit back-to-back to lead by 3. Sullivan, right elbow, jump shot up and in. Swish for Jennifer. Raced down the floor, went behind the back with the dribble to create space and knocked down her second basket, 10-9. Pacers trying to break the pressure. Nelson lobs, they do break it with Harmon. Skip pass, pump fake from Webster, floats one up. Knuckles with the rejection. Swats it back at Webster. Numbers in transition. Hayworth pump fakes a 3, gets inside the arc. Now kicks it out for Sullivan. Eagles reset. Jennifer off the screen, has space, top of the key 3, short. Knuckles active on the glass. Snares down the miss. It's knocked out by Aiken, though. No, it's knocked out by Knuckles, says the official. The official initially started to go Carson-Newman's way and then made a change toward the Pacers' end of the floor. Activity from Knuckles, but it's Pacers with the defensive rebound to gain possession. 3.5 to go first quarter, 10-9. Aiken. Breaking the pressure is Sammy Bardinaro. Now into the corner, it's Baker. Baker shoots over Knuckles, missed the shot. Offensive rebound, but out of bounds was the sophomore guard Bardinaro. Out of bounds along the baseline, gives it back to Carson-Newman. 3 baskets for Aiken, 2 have been 3-pointers. Alfie will bring the ball up now, skip it across court to Hayworth, who walks it across. 10-9 Pacers, CN ball. Sullivan, right wing. Knuckles, top of the key. Eagles work it around, double screen set for Hayworth. Shot not there. Carly crosses over inside the arc. Now hands for Alvey. Alvey to the bucket. Right-hand layup through traffic is no good. Missed it. Deflects it. Keeps it in play. Knuckles the catch. The shot off glass and in. Activity from Alvey keeps the play alive, and Carson-Newman's back up 1. 11-10. Webster will walk it across. Mike Mincy's gone away from his full-court pressure defense, playing straight man-to-man. The Aiken Pacers have done an excellent job so far breaking that pressure and getting buckets. Bardinaro in the corner, chest pass out front for Webster against Hayworth, 10 on the shot clock. Webster off a screen, gets inside the arc to the free throw line, throws one up and in. Swish for Paris Webster. Didn't make one yesterday, a basket. Now has one here to give the Pacers the 1-point lead again. Penland breaks the pressure, gets into the paint, stops there, kicks it out. Sullivan, catch 3, right wing. It's up, it's off the iron. It rims out, rebound Harmon. Harmon lobs it into the front court. Webster the catch, bounces one inside. Bardinaro's there, shot up, no good. Rebound bats around, and it'll stay with USC Aiken. Emily Gonzalez, Abigail Johnson into the game for the first time. Gonzalez and Johnson replace Sullivan and Penland for Carson-Newman. Riley Simmons into the game for the first time for the Pacers. On the floor as well as Kendall Parker
Out front, Harmon pump fakes a three at the top of the key, gets inside the arc, into the corner. Bardinaro three, short. Rebound taps around, out to Hayworth. Under 2 to play first quarter. Carly in transition, doesn't have numbers. Kicks it to a trailing Knuckles, top of the key three. In there for Maddie Knuckles. She hit one yesterday, has her second field goal in her first 3 today. And it gives Carson-Newman a 2-point lead. Aiken breaks the pressure. Harmon inside the arc, kicks it. Deep 2 up for Parker. Strong, rebound. Knuckles sprints in there for the defensive rebound. Hayworth lobs it ahead. Johnson runs the floor. Can't hold on to the basketball. Right play from Hayworth, but another situation where Carson-Newman's not been able to hold on to it. Pass in transition. And it's a turnover, number 5. Bardinaro inbounds into the middle. It's Harmon facing forward. Now gives it back to the inbounder, Bardinaro. She's pressured, nearly turned it over. Harmon catches. Numbers for the Pacers. Inside, Baker deep 2. It's up and it swishes in. Serena Baker with her first bucket to tie the game here in the first quarter. It's 14-all as we approach 60 seconds to play in the opening frame. Left wing, Alvey now to Johnson and Knuckles, right wing. Maddie faces up, finds Gonzalez. Catch and shoot 3 for Emily Gonzalez is buckets. Nobody closed down on the junior guard Gonzalez, who buries her first 3 of the year, and Carson-Newman's third to make it a 17-14 game. Alvey the steal and the left-hand layup. Got into the passing lane for the steal and the deuce. 5-point Eagles lead, 30 seconds to play. Knuckles tips, another steal. Knuckles ahead, Gonzalez, 30 seconds. Emily stops, lobs it in. Johnson, the catch, the layup, no good. It rolls off, but a foul. Great activity. Alvey, Knuckles have been great off the bench. Knuckles the steal that time after Alvey got the previous one. And it sets up Abigail Johnson at the free throw line for 2 free throws with 30 seconds to play in our opening quarter. Redshirt freshman Johnson's first free throw swishes in. Abigail yesterday made one of her 2 free throws. Scored her first career point, has 2 in this game now, and Carson-Newman leads by 7. Great end of the period. 7 straight for the Eagles here in the quarter. Pressure in the backcourt, double team. They throw it into the middle. It's caught by Parker. Skip ahead catch. Simmons the shot up. No, but Johnson fouled her with 17.5 seconds to go. Simmons fouled on a left block shot. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First on Johnson, just the third on Carson-Newman. Eagles sent Lander to the line 33 times yesterday. An area they wanted to improve upon today, as the first free throw is good for Simmons. 21-15, next one up, good as well. Swished in there, did both of them. 21-16, Eagles can hold for 1 shot, clock's off. Hayworth walks it across, crossing over with the dribble. Now breaks the timeline, 12 seconds. Carly crosses over, 10 and 9. Right-hand dribble, left side of the floor, gets a Johnson screen, 5 and 6. Hayworth steps back, deep 2, swish. Nice activity and move from Carly Hayworth, and that's how the first quarter closes. Eagles missed their first 5 shots, but are able to make 9 of their final 13 to grab a 7-point lead after 1. It's Carson-Newman 23 and USC Aiken 16 after 1 here in Finnis Horn Arena. And we're back to Greenwood after this.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, you should reach for Domino's. You get a large one-topping pizza for just $6 when you use your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Pacers working right to left in this opening half have the basketball to start the second quarter. Inbound to Webster. It's Carson-Newman's starting 5 on the floor as Simmons pops open for 3 at the left wing, left it short. Rebound flutters around in the painted area. Penland snares it away. Eagles in transition. Rutherford inside the arc. Cuts in, now kicks it out. Sullivan. Jab step. Jennifer, right-hand dribble to the bucket. Hangs, shoots and missed it. And is fouled on her drive to the basket. Did a nice job, did Sullivan, on her right-hand dribble drive to the cup to hang in the air to draw contact from Sammy Bardenero. And Sullivan to the line. First free throws up and in. Carson-Newman's made all 3 of its free throws, and Sullivan has 5 points, along with Knuckles to lead the way, and now 6. Both free throws swished in for Jennifer. It's a 9-point lead as Destiny Harmon will return and replace Sammy Bardenero. A couple of changes in the front court. Soller and Simmons are the 2 front court players. Simmons catches the inbounds, now gets it back on a return pass into the front court. Met by a double team, throws it into the middle. It's caught by Soller. Webster, top of the key drive, floats it up. It goes in and out. Rebound Soller underneath, puts it up, no good. Defensive rebound Taylor. Outlet is a bounce pass to Penland in the backcourt. Campbell, cross-court skip, Rutherford. An extra one, top of the key for Sullivan. Jennifer rejects the screen, gets to the 12-foot mark, shoots and scores. Mid-range touch from Jennifer Sullivan. She has 8, and Carson-Newman has scored 11 of the last 13 points to lead by 11. Webster stops at the free throw line, shoots and scores. Nice jump shot from Paris Webster. Didn't have any field goals yesterday, has 2 today already. Eagles quickly the other way. Rutherford inside the arc, bounces it to a cutting Penland. Campbell cuts to the basket, but threw it away. Deflected and stolen away on a pass intended for Taylor in the paint. Pacers back with it, down 9. Harmon, left-hand dribble, hands off left wing Webster. Webster, pump fakes, jab steps, comes off a Zoller screen to Parker, and now to Simmons' right corner. Looking inside, it's not there. Simmons now will lob it in to Zoller, skip to Webster. She steps back, deep 2 over Gonzalez, short of the iron. Taylor's in there for another rebound. She's got 4 to lead the way for CN. Lindsay takes it up the floor herself across half court, off to Rutherford, left wing 3, up, swish. Torrey for 3. Carson-Newman hit as many 3s as it did yesterday. 4 of them all in the first 12 minutes of this game, and the lead is 12, 30-18. Cross-court skip the catch for Zoller. Pass nearly stolen. Parker has it deflected, and it's a steal. Rutherford's got it for Carson-Newman. Torrey into the corner. Gonzalez, deep 2. It's up, it's long. Rebound to Taylor. Fighting in traffic, and we've got either a foul or a jump ball. One official's got a foul, the other's got a jump ball. It's a jump ball, and it stays with Carson-Newman. Sub coming in for Aiken. It's Jaya Nelson replacing Riley Simmons. Baseline inbound Rutherford. Sullivan, one-on-one to the bucket, gets to the reverse layup, a little strong with it. Taylor active on the glass and sees it get deflected out off the Pacers. Taylor's activity keeps this possession alive for CN. Eagles are +6 on the glass so far. Right baseline inbound Penland, lob to the left elbow, Taylor. Skip to Sullivan, down screen set for Penland. Thought about a catch 3, instead comes off a screen, tries a baseline jump shot, it's up strong, rebound, bounces into Harmon's hands. It flutters to Gonzalez, powers it up, no good. Rebound, deflected out by Rutherford, and the basketball goes back to USC Aiken. Multiple chances for that on that sequence for Carson-Newman, but it comes up empty. 7:26 to go until halftime. It's Carson-Newman 30 and Aiken 18. Webster breaks the pressure, dribbling into the front court and bounced it off her foot. Those are the little turnovers that Aiken certainly will not be pleased with. Had 30 turnovers yesterday. That's just the 8th today, but one that was not forced. Rutherford at the controls, picks her dribble up, lobs to Sullivan, right wing. Jennifer makes the catch, goes between the legs, crosses over on a screen, gets to the free throw line, shoots a shot short. And the rebound down to the Pacers and Harmon. 3 minutes in second quarter. Harmon inside the arc, back cutting, nice find, and the layup good. Kendall Parker back cut on Sullivan for the deuce. 10-point game again. Rutherford inside the arc, leaves it to a trailing Penland. Right wing three, up short. Rebound into the hands of Harmon. Outlet, and the ball is batted off the knee of Webster. A turnover, 4-on-2. Penland stops at the free throw line, shoots and banks it in. Campbell Penland has 5 points, her second basket, and Carson-Newman's up 12. Matches CN's largest lead. Harmon in trouble, bounces to Nelson. Nelson turns it over, trying to cross over, and Gonzalez picked it away. Eagles the other way. Rutherford inside the arc, determined drive, shoots it up, no, but a foul called on Rutherford's drive. It was Zoller committing the personal on Rutherford's drive. Frenetic pace. Eagles have forced the Pacers into a high-tempo pace all of a sudden, creating chaos. Now the Pacers have turned it over 10 times, and CN's got 7 steals. And Mark Miller, the head coach of USC Aiken in his 9th season, requests for time. 6:13 to play in this second quarter. It's Carson-Newman 32 and USC Aiken 20. Free throws for Rutherford when we come back to Finnis Horn Arena.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Andrew Rogers, glad you're back with us here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Carson-Newman leads USC Aiken 32-20. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Tori Rutherford was 2 for 4 at the line yesterday. Makes her first trip to the line here today for 2 shots. Couple of dribbles, free throw up, good, swish. Tori is a career 73% free throw shooter. Started her 44th game of her career, 72nd career game. Goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lead is 13. It's the largest lead for Mike Mincy's group in this first half. Trailed early, but has battled back and has scored 10 of the first 14 in the second quarter. Parker to the free throw line, now dribbles it, steps back over Taylor and shoots and scores. Nice shot from Kendall Parker. And it's an 11-point game, Parker's second basket. Sullivan breaks the pressure herself. There was initial full court man-to-man, and Sullivan walks it across, guarded by Webster. Crosses over, gets to her right hand, goes to the bucket, right hand layup, good. That's too easy for Jennifer Sullivan. Back-to-back double-figure games for her and her debut weekend with the Eagles. She is 4 of 8 and has 10. Madeline Ladd into the game for the first time. Pressure for CN in the backcourt. 2 seconds, and they do lob it across to the Pacers to break the pressure. Bounce to Harmon. They'll reset as we approach halfway through this second quarter. Right-hand dribble drive for Harmon. Gets blocked from behind by Rutherford. Ball flutters into the hands of Penland. Eagles in transition with numbers. Lob for Sullivan inside the arc. Jennifer stops. 16-footer back of the iron. Missed. Rebound taps. Sullivan sees it tipped away from her into the hands of Webster. Nelson catches in transition. 14-footer is an air ball into the hands of Ladd. Ladd in transition for CN. Crosses half court into the corner. Rutherford right wing. Ball at her waist. Comes off a Taylor screen. Gets into the paint. Left wing Sullivan. Pump fake. Stops. Looks. Met by 2. Skip pass. Low pass to Ladd. She catches. Shoots. A three-pointer short. And the rebound ends up out of bounds to USC Aiken. Alvey and Maddie Knuckles will return for Carson-Newman. Michaela Snyder is back in for USC Aiken. 4.5 to go, second quarter. Snyder and Harmon in the backcourt here. Harmon's with it, 4 seconds to get it across. They're still at the opposite free throw line. 2-1 lob. They just barely get it across on a right-hand lob pass to Zoller. Harmon left open. Here's a 3, short, long rebound. Zoller, free throw line. She rips through, gets met by Taylor, kicks it out. Harmon, same spot, different result. No, same result. Missed it, back of the iron, didn't get the roll. Ladd the rebound. Her second. Eagles the other way. Knuckles breaks the light pressure in transition. Hands off Sullivan. Jennifer inside the arc. Bounces. Now picks her dribble up. Kicks it to Knuckles. Knuckles skips to Sullivan. Lob. Right block. Lindsay the catch. Left hand layup. High off glass. No. Missed it. Rebound down to the Pacers. Crossing half court is Webster. Gets to the free throw line. Hesitates on Alvey. Shoots a left hand layup. Good off glass. Nice take from Paris Webster. Her third basket. She's got 6 points to match Harmon's team high 6. And it's 35-24, 3.5 to go, second quarter. Sullivan inside the arc, gets to the free throw line, skips to Knuckles, left baseline. Maddie picks her dribble up, skips to Sullivan. Jennifer, right hand dribble at the top of the key, clears out, crosses over, shoots a deep 2 up and in. Jennifer Sullivan, 5 of 10 for 12 points, and Carson-Newman back up 13. She has been Carson-Newman's bucket getter here so far, the only player, 1 of 3 with multiple baskets in this opening half. 3 to go first half. Backdoor cut for Harmon. She was open. Snyder didn't see her. Snyder gets it back, kicks it to Webster, 10 to shoot. Paris Webster comes off a Snyder screen, dribbles it off her foot, recovers, skips to Snyder. Ball deflects out of bounds with 4 on the shot clock. It'll stay with the Pacers. Abigail Johnson, Carly Hayworth return for Carson-Newman, so it's 5 bench players for Mike Mincy. Ladd, Hayworth, Alvey, Knuckles, Johnson. Left sideline inbound for Harmon. Out front, it's caught by Baker. 2-1, Webster left wing 3. As the shot clock expires, it was online but short. Knuckles the rebound. Knuckles crosses half court, now finds Hayworth. Carly steps into a top of the key 3. It's up, off to the right. Rebound, Johnson on the glass, left hand hook. But she traveled, didn't dribble it. Got the offensive rebound, tried to spin off the defender, but did not utilize the dribble. Traveling violation, gives it back to USC Aiken. 2.5 to play, second quarter. Carson-Newman 37, USC Aiken 24. Webster picks her dribble up, sideline pass to Zoller, and Gonzalez steps into the passing lane. The steal and the deuce. Right-hand layup for Gonzalez after the steal on the left side. The lead is 15. Harmon into traffic, lobs, runs over Alvey. No call, will play on as Zoller runs into Johnson at the right block, and a foul call. Johnson will commit her second with 2:14 to play. It's Carson-Newman's first foul of the second quarter. They're going to say it was not a shooting foul. It was a blocking foul, not in the act of shooting. So a baseline inbound for Snyder, right side. Into the corner, it's caught by Nelson, or rather Webster. Lobs to Zoller, turns, faces, shoots a shot short, Knuckles, another rebound. Maddie's got 3. Brings it across the timeline herself, hands off Hayworth. Extra fine, Alvey, lob it in. Johnson had the ball swatted away from her by Zoller, who's been active on both sides. Possession stays with, no. I'm going to say it was off Carson-Newman. So confused here. An Aiken player was taking it out, and then everybody was kind of confused. Carson-Newman pleaded that it was going to stay here, and it will stay. Hayworth, right baseline inbound. Lobs it out, caught by Knuckles, right elbow, steps into a jump shot, it's up and rolls off. Johnson tips the rebound out to Harmon, who controls and outlets a pass to Webster. Webster across half court to the baseline, it's caught. Serena Baker's shot up is no good off the back of the iron. Johnson down with the miss, her first board. Transition, Knuckles, right-hand dribble. Chest pass, Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets into the paint, bounces to Johnson. Extra pass, corner, Knuckles. Pump fakes, drives, floats it up, short. Johnson offensive rebound, powers one up and in. Abigail Johnson's first career basket is an offensive rebound and stick back. And injured is Zoller for the Pacers. 41-24 is the score with 1:26 to play. Zoller was in the rebounding act with Johnson and is holding her right shoulder. Mark Miller having a couple of discussions across the sideline with the officials, maybe wanted an offensive foul. (41-24), 1:26 until halftime. Aiken hasn't scored in 2+ minutes. I now see Zoller go to the sideline, top rebounder for the Pacers. Mark Miller still having a conversation. The officials, I think, said neither of them saw it. The third one is well away from where the discussion is happening across the far sideline. He's not pleased. Will play on. Harmon inbound along the baseline. To the sideline, Simmons skips it into the middle. It's caught by Webster. Webster trying to split two and does. Gets into the paint, fakes a shot up and shoots it and gets contacted by Abigail Johnson, and a foul underneath on Johnson. That's her third. And so free throws coming for Paris Webster, who's been really good so far in this first half, 6 points, 2 assists. Modern Woodmen Financial Planning touches lives and secures futures. Let Modern Woodmen protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alumnus Taylor Hawkins at CNEagles.com/Modern Woodmen to help secure your family's financial future. Webster's first free throw was no good. The second one is good. 41-25, $1:19 to play in the half. Inbound to Hayworth. She's at the controls. Just two starters on the floor. Hayworth, Gonzalez, Alvey, Knuckles, Taylor for CN. Hayworth, right wing. Crosses over on a Taylor screen. Fumbles the dribble. It's loose, and a foul called as Snyder hit the deck and tried to take it away from Hayworth when they were both on the ground. Snyder kind of ripped away at Hayworth. Sullivan will replace Gonzalez for the final 67 seconds. Carson-Newman up 16. Just the third team foul on the Pacers, so a side out and the Eagles inbound. Nice back cut. Alvey, left hand shot up and good off glass. Great find from Taylor on the back cutting Michaela Alvey. 18-point Carson-Newman lead, largest of the half. Harmon, long skip into the front court. Simmons catches, shoots three, up, long, rebound Alvey. Alvey, long skip across half court. Sullivan, 45 seconds. Jennifer into the paint. Took an extra step with her dribble. Or after she had picked up her dribble. CN turns it over for just the 7th time. Had 5 in the first quarter. Harmon's side inbound. 12-second difference, shot clock and Gamecock. Long skip, Harmon now back into the front court for Serena Baker, who drives to the bucket, shoots a shot, no. Rebound deflects around, and Taylor rips it away for her 6th rebound. 3-second difference, shot clock to game clock, so CN will try to run this down a little bit. Mike Mincy says to Jennifer Sullivan, keep it near half court here for a little bit to run some time. Sullivan under pressure from Webster. Lobs at Taylor, 10 on the shot clock. Lindsay hands off for Sullivan, gets to the elbow, shoots a shot, good. Too easy for Jennifer Sullivan. The lead is 20 on Sullivan's 6th field goal, and she's got 14. Sideline lob, Simmons into the front court. Buzzer sounds, shot up and off glass, no good for Destiny Snyder. And that ends the first half. Carson-Newman able to grow a 20-point advantage, their largest of the opening half, thanks to a 22-9 second quarter. Eagles made 9 of their final 13 shots in the first quarter and used that momentum to score 22 more in the second to take a 45-25 lead into the locker room. Eagles trying to start the young season 2-0 here at Finnis Horn Arena at the Sac Peach Belt Challenge, and right now it's the Eagles by 20 at the break. We're back for the halftime report after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopcneagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, Whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopCNEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopCNEagles.com today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Euro step in the lane, shot up off glass. It falls in for Keely Rogers.
Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back to Finnis Horn Arena, where Carson-Newman has pushed a 20-point lead into the locker room thanks to a great second quarter scoring surge, outscored USC Aiken 22-9 in the second period. Quality activity from Mike Mincy's group, recovering from a slow start where Carson-Newman missed their first 5 shots of the game but managed to make 9 of its final 13 to lead 23-16 at the end of the first quarter. Then the second quarter, it was a completely different story in favor of Carson-Newman. The Eagles were 50% in the first quarter thanks to that surge at the end of the period offensively, then went on to make 9 more field goals in the second quarter to shoot 43%. But on the flip side, after the great shooting start for USC Aiken, the Pacers missed 11 of their final 12 shots in the half and only made 4 of 18 shots in the second quarter and are shooting 27%, while Carson-Newman shooting 46% and has made 9 baskets in each period here at halftime to make it 45-25. Eagles score 10 of the final 11 points in the last 4 minutes of the opening half to make it a 20-point margin, which is the largest lead of the game. Jennifer Sullivan has been terrific once again, dealt with foul trouble yesterday, still managed to score 20 in 15 minutes. And today, in 17 minutes, has 14 points on 6 of 11 shooting, does Sullivan. She's been terrific, has already played 2 more minutes than she did yesterday with that foul trouble, but has not fouled in today's game. The Eagles have only fouled 5 times in this game as well. It's been a bright spot defensively, limiting the fouls that they have committed. Sullivan leads the way, 14 points, 6 made baskets. 4 others have 2 made field goals. Maddie Knuckles, Michaela Alvey, Emily Gonzalez, and Campbell Penland all have 2 baskets, with Knuckles, Penland, and Gonzalez all with 5. Emily Gonzalez has a team-high 4 steals. She has 4 of Carson-Newman's 8 steals in the opening half. That is 2 off her career high of 6 that she had against Emory and Henry last January.
in Emory, Virginia. She has 4 steals to lead that category. Lindsay Taylor has a team-high 6 boards and a team-high 2 assists as well. USC Aiken led by Paris Webster. She did not make any baskets yesterday and has 3 today for a team-high 7 points. Carson-Newman's +9 on the glass, +3 on the offensive glass. 27-18 advantage in the rebounding category, and CN has scored 13 points off of 11 Aiken turnovers and has 18 points in the paint as well. Mike Mincy's group only hit 4 threes yesterday, and it has hit 4 in this opening half. 4 of 8, 50% from long range are the Eagles. 1 from Penland, 1 from Gonzales, 1 from Rutherford, and 1 from Knuckles. 45-25 is our halftime score here in Finnis Horn Arena, and we'll take a look around the league, let you know what's happened this weekend. We come back to Greenwood after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back to Finnis Horn Arena. It's halftime, and it's 45-25. Carson-Newman. We'll tell you about all the scores going on across Division II women's basketball in the South Atlantic Conference. UVA Wise completes a 2-0 weekend with a 7-point win over Flagler yesterday at Anderson. Final score was 80-73. Belmont Abbey outplays Emory and Henry. Low scoring affair goes to Belmont Abbey 60-49. Coker completes a 2-0 weekend with a 12-point win over Conference Carolina's UNC Pembroke. Final score at Francis Marion 64-52. Anderson holds off Clayton State. Trailed a lot, did the Trojans, but found a way to come back and defeat Clayton State 66-63. Lincoln Memorial takes down Converse 69-52 yesterday. Mars Hill completes a 2-0 weekend with a 20-point win over Southern Wesleyan 84-64. Francis Marion holds off Wingate to send the Bulldogs, the reigning conference tournament champions,
to a second straight loss to start the year. Francis Marion 78, Wingate 65. Lenoir-Rhyne beat USC Aiken yesterday 70-47. The Bears get Lander after our contest here today. Limestone defeated King 63-48 at home. Lees McRae took down Tusculum 78-70, and the night concluded with a Columbus State 90-point effort against Catawba in Greenville. 90-70 the final there today. Catawba is back in action against Lees McRae. Lincoln Memorial is in Gaffney, South Carolina to play King. Lander will play LR, as we mentioned, after our game here today. Tusculum at 4 o'clock against Columbus State, and Limestone at 4 o'clock against Converse. Mike Mincy's group leads by double digits at halftime for the second straight game. They've won a lot when leading at the break, 220 times when leading at halftime, and we'll try to add to that total after this one. 45-25, Carson-Newman over USC Aiken here at the break. We're back for the second half after these messages along the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Back in Greenwood, South Carolina at Finnis Horn Arena, home of the Lander University Bearcats. I'm Andrew Rogers. Glad you're with us to wrap up the SAC Peach Belt Challenge. It's Carson-Newman 45 and USC Aiken 25. So we get set to start the second half of action. Eagle fans, you should check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeeagles.com, which features more than 1,100 products. Shopseeeagles.com is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Should be Carson-Newman basketball to begin the second half, working left to right will the Lady Eagles, or rather right to left, to start the second half of play. The Pacers will work left to right in their red uniforms. Carson-Newman's the home team today. On the scoreboard in the white uniforms, it'll actually be USC Aiken ball. They just flipped the arrow. Did not do that at halftime, so it flips now. And it's Pacers basketball to begin half number 2. In last year's meeting, Carson-Newman led by 16 points at the break and ended up winning by 40. Scored 30 points in the third quarter. Front court inbound caught by Nelson. Hands off Webster. Second half underway. Cross court skip. Catch for Snyder. Michaela Snyder at the free throw line. Right hand dribble. Spins on Gonzalez. Bounces it Nelson right wing. Jaya picks her dribble up. Lobs it in. Right block. Zauer the catch against Taylor. One dribble. Backs her down. A third dribble. Puts it up off glass. In and out. It rolls out. Kissed off the glass perfectly, but had too much on it, and it falls out into the hands of Taylor. Eagles transition. Gonzalez left baseline. Left wing dribble, lobs it in to the block. Taylor the catch. Lindsay cross-court catch now to Penland. 40 seconds in, third quarter. Neither side has scored until Rutherford gets to the cup, missed the layup. Rebound, taps out to Gonzalez. She fades away, shoots, missed it. Rutherford active on the glass to keep the possession alive. Third chance, Penland for three. Swishes it in. Campbell Penland's second three, all from the activity of Gonzalez and Rutherford with offensive rebounds. Carson-Newman is up 23 and now 25. Gonzalez's fifth steal leads to her third bucket and nearly got another one. 50-25. CN has doubled up USC Aiken. 67 seconds into the third and an immediate timeout from Mark Miller. He wants to talk things over, and it brings us to a break in the action. 50-25. Carson-Newman's doubled up the Pacers, and it is up to 9 steals in the game. All Eagles here at Lander University. We're back for more Carson-Newman women's basketball action after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Out of the timeout, Michaela Snyder breaks Carson-Newman's pressure herself, makes right-hand layup, and it's 50-27. Eagles trying to answer. Rutherford baseline jump shot swishes in. Tori's got 6. That's her second basket, and it's back to a 25-point lead. Harmon in the backcourt dribbles it off her foot. Penland up with the turnover to Rutherford. Left-hand layup, good. Eagles have doubled them up again. It's 54-27. Harmon looks, inbounds Snyder. Back to the defense, now faces up with a dribble, lobs to Harmon. 4 seconds to get it across, skip to Nelson, lob. Caught by Taylor, but a foul. Who's it on? It's on Carson-Newman's number 23, Lindsay Taylor. She was the one that stepped in front of the pass and stole it. But possession will stay with the Pacers as Mark Miller goes to the bench. Molly Burns into the game for the first time, along with Morgan McDermott for the first time as well. Hoping to get some answers against this pressure. Webster, right-hand dribble to Nelson, left wing. Jaya faces up, lobs it in. Pass was too far ahead for Zoller, but it was last touched by Carson-Newman along the baseline. 12 on the shot clock, 7:49 to go in the third. Baseline inbound into the corner. Webster 10 to shoot. Top of the key, Burns. She hit 2 threes yesterday. Crosses over on Sullivan. Gets to the baseline. Tries to spin off of her. Can't. 3 and 2. Webster 1. Needs to force it up. Doesn't force it up. Shot clock violation. Excellent defensive sequence for Carson-Newman, and that's 14 Pacer turnovers as Serena Baker returns for USC Aiken in place of Jaya Nelson. Inbound, bounced into the hands of Rutherford. She sprints across half court with the basketball. Dribbles to the baseline, lobs Taylor. Back to the bucket. Taylor, skip pass to Penland. Thought about a catch 3. Instead puts it on the floor, goes around her defender, hands it off. Taylor the catch, but they're going to say Penland double dribbled. Hesitated, grabbed the ball, and then re-dribbled it. It's a turnover, number 8. pass behind Burns, a steal for Penland. Campbell Euro step, tries to throw it up, but gets it deflected out. And it'll stay with Carson-Newman with 7:15 to play in the quarter. 2 more subs into the game. Simmons and Bardenero return the Pacers. Baseline inbound, Rutherford. Sullivan sets a great screen, gets open at the right wing. Pump fakes a 3, gets to the free throw line, shoots over 2 defenders, missed everything. Taylor saves it inbounds. Will play on. Pacers in transition. Webster skips it ahead. Burns the catch. The 12-footer is up, no good, but a foul on Emily Gonzalez in the act of shooting. Gonzalez with the closeout commits her second, and the team's second foul of the quarter. Official got it wrong initially, now gets it right. 22, Gonzalez picks up her second, and free throws for Molly Burns. First one up good. 54-28 the score. Second one up into the air, swished in. 25-point Carson-Newman lead. Penland quick inbound to Rutherford. Torrey crosses over in the backcourt to break the pressure against Webster. Lobs Penland top of the key. Campbell to Gonzalez. Emily left wing. Right-hand dribble, gets into the paint, kicks it out. Penland wants a third 3. Doesn't have it. It's short on this attempt. Rebound Burns. Outlet pass goes to Webster. Skip it. Bardenero drives baseline. Gets cut off to Webster. Webster dribbling around the perimeter with the right hand. We are 3.5 minutes into the third. Lob it out front. Rutherford steps into the passing lane. Another steal for Torrey, and a left-hand layup on the other end is good. Back-to-back 10-point games for Rutherford to start her redshirt junior season, and Carson-Newman is up by 27 and forces another turnover. Guess who? Rutherford tracks it down. Rutherford, top of the key. Sullivan drives, right-hand layup off glass, good. The lead has ballooned to 29. More steals, more buckets, and more points off turnovers for Carson-Newman. Sullivan with 16, game high. Into the middle, Skip Burns, right wing. A catch and shoot 3 is up off the glass. No, offensive rebound and stick back for Zaller, her first bucket. 3 points for her. It's a 27-point game as Rutherford skips it ahead. Gonzalez. Emily inside the arc, picks her dribble up in the corner, out to Penland, top of the key. Back to Gonzalez. Screen and roll with Taylor. Gonzalez pops, now lobs it in. Taylor the catch in the left-hand layup. Great offensive execution in the half court. Gonzalez with the assist to Taylor, who has her second field goal, and it's 60-31. Pacers. Burns dribbles through the pressure, throws one up off glass, strong. Rebound taps around underneath, and Taylor snares it away for her 8th rebound. Penland into the front court. Rutherford's got it back to Campbell Penland. Right-hand shot off glass. No good, but a blocking foul called, and free throws coming for Carson-Newman's Campbell Penland. More defensive activity, and the Eagles have limited USC Aiken to just one and done when they can get a shot up against the pressure. They've committed 17 turnovers, and CN's got 11 steals. Sullivan, Rutherford, Taylor out. Alvy Johnson, Knuckles into the game. The Eagles only have 4 players on the floor. Free throw up and in. Does anybody realize it? Carson-Newman's got 4 players on the basketball floor. Sullivan's going to sneak back onto the floor and realize she's supposed to be out there. Knuckles will replace Penland. Saw 3 people leave and only 2 insert with Knuckles waiting at the scorer's table. She gets Penland, who exits after making both free throws. 62-31. Eagles again have doubled up Aiken in this third quarter, halfway through it. Bardenero in the backcourt, gets it back on a return pass, now kicks it ahead, and Gonzalez has a career-high 7th steal. We'll actually see how they record this statistically. She had possession in the steal, but then stepped out of bounds along the sideline. We'll see if it's a steal and turnover. If it is, Gonzalez has a career-high 7. Regardless, Carson-Newman 62, USC Aiken 31, and we're back to Finnis Horn Arena. It's all Eagles here in the SAC Peach Belt Challenge.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Won't go down as a steal for Emily Gonzalez, but she has been terrific. Has a career high, has matched her career high in steals. Now has 6 in the game and has helped Carson-Newman balloon this lead to what is now 31 points here in the quarter. Foul on a drive from Kendall Parker out of the timeout. The graduate student from Plano, Texas, got around her defender to draw the foul. Issue with who the foul was on, as first free throw for Parker is up and in. The foul was charged to Gonzalez, her third. Next one up for Parker off the back of the iron, and the ball rolls into the corner where Abigail Johnson picks it up for Carson-Newman. 30-point lead. Knuckles hands off Sullivan, top of the key. Jennifer gets around a screen inside the arc, still dribbling, now goes to the basket. Right-hand layup through traffic's good. Jennifer Sullivan can get to the rim whenever she wants to. That is another basket for Sullivan, who has 8 and 18 points. Pressure broken by Bardenero. Into the corner, catch 3 from Molly Burns, swishes in. Nice shot from Burns. She hit 2 threes yesterday and has her first today. 64-35, 4:12 to go, third quarter. Gonzalez into the corner for Sullivan. Jennifer out front, Johnson, Alvey working around. Michaela kicks it out for Jennifer Sullivan. Inside the arc, she goes, stops at the free throw line, and kisses it in. Jennifer Sullivan is rolling here on opening weekend. 20 points in back-to-back games for her. She is 9 of 15. Lead is 31 again as the miss shot up from Simmons, no. Rebound CN. Transition, Gonzalez into the front court with the dribble over to Sullivan, right wing. Jennifer lobs it in, too high of a pass for Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. Possession to USC Aiken, a rare Carson-Newman turnover. The Eagles turned it over a little bit too often in the first quarter. That's just the 9th of this game after 5 in the first quarter. Parker cross half court to break the pressure, and the pass over the head of the intended target along the near side, Grace Hufford, who is into the game for the first time. Errant pass from Parker. 18 Pacer turnovers. Rutherford breaks the pressure, back cutting on her defender, gets inside the arc, now dribbles it outside the arc, hands off for Sullivan. Jennifer, left-hand dribble all the way to the cup, running left-hand shot. No, it was right to Johnson, though. Her putback's no good. Got altered by Burns underneath, and the rebound down to Hufford for the Pacers. Grace Hufford has it, skips it, Burns tries again, right wing this time. This one is well short, airballed it. Knuckles tracks down the rebound, her 4th board. Tori in transition across half court to a trailing Knuckles. Maddie, dribble handoff with Sullivan. Jennifer bounces it inside. Johnson's got space, goes up with a shot, left it short, but got fouled by Simmons inside. Riley Simmons commits her second foul. It's the Pacers' second in the quarter. With 2:53 to play, Abigail Johnson goes back to the free throw line where she is 2 for 2 today. Penland back on the floor for Carson-Newman, and Jennifer Sullivan will take a seat. She's played 24 minutes and has a game-high 20 points and has made 9 of her 16 shots efficiency with Sullivan is what you get as the first one up for Johnson swishes in. She was 50% with Sullivan yesterday with 20 points in only 15 minutes. Made 8 free throws as well. And today, more efficiency, 9 of 16, well above 50% from the field in 24 minutes, and has made both her free throws. Nearly a steal for Knuckles. It deflects. Alvey first to the floor, collides with 2 players. 3 are on the deck as Johnson comes up with a steal. Everyone's all right. All 10 players back to their feet as Penland finds Knuckles. Catch and shoot 3 is short. It barely grazed the iron, and the act of rebounding Johnson's called for over the back. It's her 4th. 2:36 to play, third quarter. It's 68 for Carson-Newman and 35 for USC Aiken. The Pacers scored 16 points in the opening quarter and have 19 since. Inbound sideline, Baker threw it right to Knuckles, a steal. Maddie bounces it to Campbell Penland, shovels it Rutherford, 12-footer, back of the iron, rebound grabbed by Bardonero. Webster breaks the pressure herself with a crossover around Alvey. Gets into the paint, leaves it off. Baker, the catch, the shot up, good and one. Nice finish by Serena Baker through traffic on a nice bounce pass from Paris Webster, and it makes it 68-37. Knuckles commits her first foul and the 5th on the Carson-Newman Eagles in this period, as Baker's first free throw was good. She's got 5. She'll exit in a 30-point game, and in comes Riley Simmons. Rutherford races across the timeline, bounces it for Penland, right wing. Campbell, round the screen, gets to the cup. Nobody stops her, but the layup is off the right side of the rim, and no good. Rebound down to the Pacers. Transition opportunity. A trailer is Morgan McDermott. Her 3 is short. Penland, the defensive rebound. Carson-Newman's been great on the glass, plus 12. Skip it ahead. Alvey pump fakes a right wing 3. Gets to the free throw line and is fouled. Got whacked across the arm by Sammy Bardonero, who commits her 3rd. Just the 3rd on the Pacers in the period, so a side out, or rather a baseline out for Carson-Newman, who's up 30. And has outscored the Pacers by 10 in the 3rd. Lob it in, right elbow, Johnson. Alvey, nice cut inside. Knuckles pump fakes around 2, shoots a right-hand hook, and doesn't get the roll. Rebound to Abigail Johnson. She saves it for Rutherford. Cutting is Alvey. Pass was behind her. Penland saves at the half-court line. Eagles reset, 10 to shoot. Johnson shovels it back to Rutherford. Torrey slices through the D and scores. Tough finish for Rutherford. She has 12. Second leading scorer for Carson-Newman, and the lead is 32 as Webster airballs a free throw, and free throw line shot. Saved in by the Pacers, but Alvey another steal. Jumps in the passing lane. Mack off to the races. No one's going to catch her. It's a left-hand layup for Alvey on what is her 2nd steal of the day. 3rd basket for Mack, and it's 72-38. 60 seconds to go. Webster to the sideline, skip it in front. McDermott, the catch, dribbles into a 3 at the right wing, and it swishes in. Nice shot from Morgan McDermott, the sophomore from Illinois. Long skip. Eagles nearly caught the Pacers not getting back, but they throw it away in the front court. It's off Carson-Newman. 72-41. USC Aiken basketball with 47.5 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Sideline entry to Simmons in front of the Eagles bench, back to Bardonero. Sideline now for Hufford, bounces it back to Bardonero. She breaks the pressure with a left-hand dribble. Ahead to Harmon, nice cut for Bardonero, but she traveled, took 2 steps before putting the basketball on the floor, and that is turnover number 21 for Mark Miller's squad. Bounce it in, Rutherford. Torrey breaks the pressure after Webster went for the steal. Skips it to Alvey. Mack, catch 3, left wing, short. Was online, but was left short. Rebound stays with Carson-Newman. Was deflected out by Aiken underneath. Hufford could not secure. Inbound, Knuckles throws it in. Johnson's got post position, shoots a shot off glass and in. 2nd basket for Abigail Johnson. She has 8 points and 5 rebounds off the bench. Skip into the middle. It's Webster inside the arc. Attacks Johnson. Missed the shot. and it ends up into the hands of Hufford, who kisses it off the glass from the left block and in. 8-7-6. Eagles got to go. 5-4. Rutherford inside the arc. Bounces Penland. 2-1. Penland shoots at the buzzer. Too strong. Rebound Johnson, but it won't count on her putback. And the third quarter comes to the close. More of the same for Mike Mincy's group. They erupt for 29 in the third and lead 74-43, outscoring the Pacers by 11 in the period. Eagles rolling through the first 30 minutes, 74-43, and we'll come back for the fourth quarter after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Quality work for Carson-Newman and Mike Mincy's group as Madeline Ladd, Carly Hayworth, Emily Gonzalez, Jennifer Sullivan, and Lindsay Taylor take the floor to start the fourth quarter for Carson-Newman, who leads 74-43. Ladd inbounds, Hayworth catches, and we start the fourth quarter. All Eagles here at Lander against USC Aiken. Neutral site game. Gonzalez throws it in. Taylor the catch and the shot, but she was fouled on the layup attempt by Grace Hufford from behind, who got beat on the post entry. First on Hufford, first of the quarter. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you by visiting trilite.net. Taylor makes the free throw. She moved into 12th all-time in scoring with 15 points yesterday. Offensive rebound off the miss for Gonzalez, and she sticks it back up and in. 9 points for Gonzalez off the Taylor miss, but Taylor moved into 12th all-time in scoring, just under 1,300 for her career. Bad pass, another turnover. Ladd, the steal, steps into a 21-footer, left it short. Rebound underneath by Simmons. Outlet to Webster, 30 seconds into the quarter. Webster stops at the free throw line, shoots a shot off the back of the iron. Rebound taps over to Sullivan. Her first rebound. Jen across half court, right-hand dribble, gets to the cup, through traffic, shoots a shot too much off glass. Rebound into the hands of Simmons. Webster lobs it ahead, caught by Hufford. She drives to the cup, layup no good, off glass, got her own miss, puts it up and in. Grace Hufford with 4. It's 77-45. We're a minute into the fourth quarter. Sullivan, right-hand dribble, gets inside the arc, drives to the cup, through traffic, makes the shot. Difficult take for Grace Hufford, or rather for Jennifer Sullivan on Grace Hufford, and it's 79-45. New Carson-Newman career high for Sullivan. She had 20 yesterday, now has 22 on what is her 10th made field goal in 18 tries. Point guard Webster breaks the pressure in the half court, a 34-point game as Simmons pump fakes a 3. Hufford at the right elbow, steps back, shoots a deep 2, off glass and in. Nice favorable roll for Grace Hufford, who's scored all 4 points for the Pacers in the period. And it's 79-47. Hayworth the other way. Gonzalez lobs it in. Taylor the catch in the right-hand layup. Great execution. Taylor's got 7 points and 8 rebounds. Once again flirting with a double-double. And the Eagles back up 34. Double team. Webster lobs Harmon. One more. No, they'll fake the pass to Burns and reset in the half court out front with Harmon. 2 minutes into the fourth. Harmon off to Simmons. She now gets it back on a return pass. Webster now left wing in front of the Pacer bench. Wearing the red road uniforms. Webster off a screen, 5 and 4 to shoot. Simmons needs help, bounces it to Hufford. It was under her legs though, and a turnover for the Pacers, number 23. Parker and Snyder will return for Mark Miller's group. It's 81-47 with 7.5 to play. Hayworth across half court, right-hand dribble off a Sullivan screen, now gives it to Jennifer. Jennifer, right-hand dribble to the cup, through traffic, no, missed it. Taylor, offensive rebound and stick back. Lindsay Taylor, 9 points, 8 rebounds, her 4th bucket, and it's 83-47. Eagles adding on to their largest lead, that is now 36. Into the corner, catch and shoot 3 for Simmons. It looks good, and it is. Swish for Riley Simmons. 5th Pacers 3-point field goal makes it 83-50. Hayworth across half court, right-hand dribble. In and out with the right hand, now crosses over and dribbles into the corner. Kicks it out for Sullivan to Ladd. Madeline Ladd, left-hand dribble, nearly carried it. Instead flicks it for Gonzalez. Emily, right-hand dribble to the right block. Met by 2, has to dribble away, skips it out front, nearly stolen. It's deflected and stolen by Simmons. Transition go the Pacers. Harmon inside the arc, now dribbles and maneuvers her way outside the arc and finds Parker. Bounce it inside, it's caught. Fadeaway shot for Simmons off the back of the iron, and Taylor has her 10th rebound. 1 point away from a double-double for Lindsay Taylor as Madeline Ladd steps into a deep 2 and knocks it down. Put it on the line, but Madeline Ladd has her first basket of her sophomore year, and it's 85-50. Skip it ahead to Parker inside the arc. She steps into a 17-footer and knocks it down. Kendall Parker's 3rd basket. She's got 7. Eagles continue to run. Running the floor is Taylor, right-hand layup. There's the double-double. Great find from Gonzalez, who has 5 assists in this game. Taylor's got her 24th career double-double with Carson-Newman. Kick out pass, Simmons right wing 3 in there. Pacers starting to feel good from the outside now. Simmons' 2nd 3 and the team's 6th. Taylor double-double as Hayworth dribbles out front. Carly with the right-hand dribble with 5.5 to go in the 4th. Dribbles off a Taylor screen, met by 2. Looks inside, kicks it out. Ladd's wide open, top of the key, 3, swish! Madeline Ladd from downtown. Carson-Newman's hit 90, and it's 90-55, and Mike Mincy's going to burn a timeout to rotate some players in. Eagles are rolling here at USC Aiken, or at Lander against USC Aiken. It's a 35-point advantage with 5:23 to play. We're back to wrap this one up. It's all CN at the SAC Peach Belt Challenge. Back to wrap it up after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
It's all Carson-Newman here in Greenwood, South Carolina at Lander University. Carson-Newman's made 5 of its last 6 shots and is cruising against the Pacers. And what is Carson-Newman's final game of this SAC Peach Belt Challenge? Put 90 on Lander last night, 90-64, and is in control here against the Pacers, already with 90 and still half of the 4th quarter to play. Right-hand dribble, Snyder bounces it to Nelson. She's wide open, fires a deep 3, no good. Rebound, Jennifer Sullivan. Jen at the controls for Carson-Newman. Right-hand dribble across half court, drives to the bucket, pump fakes, shovels it off, fakes a shovel rather to Ladd. Now to Callie McMahon, who's into the game for the first time. Ladd off a double screen, shoots a deep 2 and nails another one. Confidence growing for Madeline Ladd, who's got 7 points to match her career high. And it's 92-55. Eagles have backed off into man-to-man defense, up 37. Ladd guarding Nelson at the top of the key. Chest pass for Michaela Snyder out front. Snyder crosses over, gets to the paint. Into the paint she goes and drives in for two. Nice take by Snyder as the Eagles inbound to Hayworth. Carly across half court. Right-hand dribble inside the arc, crosses over, gets to the basket. Left-hand layup is good. Nice take from Carly Hayworth. 94-57 Carson-Newman. Hayworth has her second basket. She's got 4 points. 4 minutes to play. It's all Carson-Newman and a 37-point lead. Cut for Nelson, stops at the right block, pump fakes around Ladd, shoots a shot off glass, no good. Defensive rebound for Jennifer Sullivan. Sullivan across half court, gets inside the arc, stops from 12 and missed it. Strong rebound, bounced around and into the hands of Serena Baker. Rare miss for Sullivan, but another 50% shooting day. She's 10 of 20. Inside the arc, a drive in, and losing it on the way up is Harmon because she was fouled by Jennifer Sullivan. First on Sullivan. First team foul of the period with 3:38 to play. And Michaela Alvey will replace Jennifer Sullivan, who will exit in her second game with CN with 22 points in 30 minutes. 10 of 20 shooting for Jen. She's got 2 20-point games to start her Carson-Newman career. First free throw strong from Harmon, who has 6 points and 3 assists, a team-high 3 assists. Next free throw up, switched in for Harmon. 58 points for the Pacers, 94 for Carson-Newman. 3.5 to play. Harmon across half court with the right-hand dribble, dribbling toward the right corner, gets around, drives to the cup, has it swatted out of bounds by Harmon. It'll stay with CN. It's Hayworth, Alvey, Hill, McMahon, and Ladd to close things out probably for Mike Mincy's group. It's Parker, Harmon, Snyder, Simmons, Nelson right now for Mark Miller. Ladd off the screen. Steps back. Here's a three. In there for Madeline Ladd. She's got 10 and is feeling it here in this fourth quarter. All 10 have come in the period, and Carson-Newman's up 39. Ladd with a new career high. Simmons, top of the key. High pass. Harmon able to leap up and catch it. Now tries a right wing three. It's up and in. Nice shot from Destiny Harmon. 97-61. 7-3 for USC Aiken. Hayworth into the corner for Caroline Hill. Hill back out, Hayworth. Carly steps back. This is for 100. It's off the left side. Rebound tap to Simmons. 97-61. 2.5 to play fourth quarter. Trailing is Simmons. She's wide open. Here's a three. Another one goes down. Nice shot from Riley Simmons. Her third three. She's got 11. First Pacer in double figures. Hayworth hands it off. Alvey cuts and is fouled on her Euro step layup attempt in the lane. And Michaela Alvey will head to the free throw line for the first time today. Alvey in this game with 6 points. And now 7 as her free throw attempt swishes in. It's all Carson-Newman, 98-64. Slow start for Carson-Newman. Missed their first 5 shots, had 3 turnovers, but they have responded well after that slow start and are approaching 100. 99-64 over USC Aiken. Snyder gets inside the arc with a left-hand dribble, picks it up now, leaves it off for Ariana Ingram, who forces one up, no good on the Euro step. Rebound Ladd. Ladd quickly the other way with pace. Gets inside the arc, picks her dribble up, kicks it out for Hayworth. Carly thought about a step back three, instead gets inside the arc, kicks it out. Hill, she pump fakes a three, drives inside, right hand layup is good. Nice take for Caroline Hill, and it's her first career basket and first career points with Carson-Newman. 101-64. Inside the arc, Burns behind the back, gets into the paint, met by 3. Needs help, now throws it up off glass. No, Alvey had the rebound, fighting for it on the deck. It comes into the hands of Burns, and she knocks down the baseline jump shot. Stick-to-itiveness for Burns. 101-64. Nice find, Hill to Alvey, but her bunny is off the left side of the iron. Rebound Pacers, 90 seconds to play. Step back. This is Simmons, right elbow. Nice shot over McMahon. And Mark Miller just wants to make a substitution timeout. He is bringing into the game Mackenzie Lott for the first time. 77 seconds to play. Hayworth breaks the pressure, steps back. Here's a three, in and out. Rebound secured by Ingram underneath. Under 60 seconds, 101-68. Carson-Newman pass inside, deflected out by Ladd. Maddie Knuckles is going to check in and take out Michaela Alvey for the final 52 seconds of this contest. Eagles have hit 100 and are going to be 2-0 thanks to another quality offensive and defensive day. Right wing, drive inside, pass by Kia McDuffie. Was looking for Ingram, but she didn't roll to the baseline where the pass was intended to. Turnover for the Pacers. Mike Mincy barks out a play for Carly Hayworth as CN operates in what is probably its final offensive possession. Knuckles to Hill. Catch and shoot three for Caroline Hill. In and out. Ladd the offensive rebound and the stick back and one. Oh, what a half and what a quarter for Madeline Ladd. All 12 of her points have come in the fourth. And it's 103-68. Career high for Madeline Ladd in her second game of her sophomore year. Scored 7 against Tusculum last year. Was her career high on Valentine's Day. Free throw no good. Offensive rebound was in the hands of Knuckles and eventually taken away by Ingram. 20 seconds. Step back three is on the way. Bricked off the glass. Rebound into the hands of Madeline Ladd. And that will about do it. 9-8, 7-6 continue to roll off the clock. And Carson-Newman is going to explode for 103 points to take down USC Aiken. Eagles dominant and win by 35 over the Pacers. Final score 103-68. Four more players score double figures, led by Jennifer Sullivan. Another 20-point day for her with Carson-Newman. She scores 22 on 10 of 20 shooting to lead the way. Tori Rutherford had 12. Lindsay Taylor had her 24th career double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Campbell Penland had 9. Madeline Ladd had 12, 5 double-figure scores, I should say, for Carson-Newman. The Eagles put 5 in double figures in this 103-point effort at home. First time since December of 2023 at Tusculum last year. The Eagles put 5 in double figures. Michaela Alvey had 8, Abigail Johnson 8, Emily Gonzalez 9. Nearly put 8 in double figures. Final score 103-68. It was all Carson-Newman, and the Lady Eagles are 2-0. We'll recap it. We'll hear from Mike Mincy and a player on the Domino's post-game report that heads your way after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's postgame report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Left wing Rutherford 3 up and kaboom! Torrey Rutherford.
Your stats breakdown. A conversation with Mike Mincy, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus, the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi. That's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Light, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated coffee. And by shopcneagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
What a way for Carson-Newman to start the 2024-25 campaign. A pair of blowout victories today. A final score of 103-68. Carson-Newman wins by 26 yesterday and crushes the Pacers of USC Aiken here at Lander University by a final score of 103-68. I'm Andrew Rogers. Glad you've decided to stay with us here on the Domino's post-game report. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you use your Carson-Newman ID, you get a large one-topping pizza for just $5.99. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's tell you how we got to our 103-68 final score. It started in the first quarter, obviously, but it was USC Aiken that got out to a fine start. Eagles got out to the slow start, though. Didn't have a field goal for the first 3 minutes until Jennifer Sullivan made a layup 3 minutes in to make it 4-2 after the Pacers scored the first 4 points of the contest. Then the Eagles caught fire, had a 7-0 run, capped off by a Campbell Penland 3 to make it 7-4 at the 5.5-minute mark of the opening quarter. USC Aiken would hit back-to-back threes to regain a 3-point lead, but never got a lead back in the first quarter as Carson-Newman was able to score 9 of the final 11 points of the period, made 9 of their final 13 shots, and led 23-16 at the end of the first quarter. Carly Hayworth had the last basket in the final seconds of that opening quarter. Carson-Newman picked up where it left off and scored 7 of the first 11 points of the second to make it 32-20. 3.5 minutes in, the Eagles ballooned the lead to 17 with 90 seconds to go. on an Abigail Johnson layup. It was consecutive baskets from Sullivan, Gonzalez, and Abigail Johnson to make it 41-24. A free throw for USC. Aiken sandwiched in between what was a 10-1 run to end the half, and the Eagles led 45-25 at the break, and it came out firing again to start the second half. Lady Eagles scored 9 of the first 11 in the third quarter and led 54-27. A couple of free throws sandwiched in between more Carson-Newman baskets off turnovers, 58-29, 4 minutes in to the third quarter. The Eagles doubled up Aiken again on a pair of Campbell-Penland free throws to make it 62-31, and the lead just continued to balloon from there. More turnovers led to more baskets. Back-to-back layups in 20 seconds apart from Rutherford and Alvey made it 72-38 with less than a minute to play in the quarter, and it was 74-43 after 3. The Eagles poured it on, scored 29 points in both the third and fourth quarters, and scored 58 in the second half to win 103-68 and put 5 players in double figures in just game 2 of the year. Pretty impressive start for Mike Mincy's group. 103 on day 2 after 90 on day 1. Added up, it's 193 points. The Eagles are averaging 96.5 points per game through their first 2 of the season. Plenty to be pleased with. Carson-Newman shoots 51% from the field, 41 from 3, and efficient, 7 of 17 from long range. Jennifer Sullivan led the way. She knocked in 10 baskets on 20 shot attempts for 22 points. That was a game high in 31 minutes. Several others made key contributions for 14th-year head coach Mike Mincy. Tori Rutherford had 12. Madeline Ladd scored all 12 of her points in the fourth quarter. Lindsay Taylor has another double-double in her Carson-Newman career. It's number 24 for her. 11 points, 10 rebounds, and Campbell-Penland rounded out the double-figure scorers with 10 points in the contest. Carson-Newman victorious, 103-68. Convincing effort for Mike Mincy's group, and an excellent job in this one to be able to overcome a relatively slow start and get the job done against the Pacers. The Eagles now have won 10 in a row against USC Aiken, 13-3 now all time, still unbeaten under Mike Mincy, and have won 7 straight by double digits, and all have been by 14 points or more. Insane effort for Mike Mincy's group against this USC Aiken squad, and now 5 of the 7 wins have come by 26 or more. Dominance against the Pacers has continued. Diving into the box score a little bit more, Carson-Newman scored 54 points in the paint, scored 52 more today. Domino's post-game report rolls on. We'll hear from the head coach, Mike Mincy, after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess energy toward the ground through the ground wire. AEC also offers surge devices for inside your home to defend against possible voltage spikes that could damage your electronics, appliances, or equipment. This service is affordable and dependable. Order today and enjoy no connection fee. AEC, we power what matters most.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman takes down USC Aiken 103-68 to wrap up the SAC Peach Belt Challenge. Now joined by the head coach of the Lady Eagles, Mike Mincy. Coach, overcame a slow start, missed your first 5 shots, had a couple turnovers in there, but made 9 of your final 13 in the first quarter. Really never looked back from there. Had a good second quarter to balloon the lead to 20 to eventually end at 35. What do you appreciate most after overcoming that slow start to regroup out of that timeout you called early to eventually pour it on and score 103?
I think I give a lot of credit to Aiken. You know, it's a noon tip on a neutral floor. Obviously, it's not a lot of energy in here. And I thought they brought great effort and intensity. And I wouldn't say that our players were shocked by it. And I don't know that we actually got caught off guard, but that's the best word I can come up with, is that they were up in us and they were playing hard, and I don't think that we were getting stuff easy and we're trying to feed it inside too much to Lindsay. And Aiken was just getting a lot of hands-on passes and stuff, and so we had to get a timeout and just kind of settle a little bit. And we kind of knew once we could get going and let the game get going and let some fatigue set in, get some bench players on the floor, that hopefully we would take off. And I think it was actually our bench that came in later in the first quarter that I was really proud of that, because that's what we've been wanting and what we've been needing is for production out of our bench and for them to function on both ends of the floor. And I thought toward the end of that first quarter they did a good job of that.
Really the same story from yesterday. Jennifer Sullivan leads the way with 22 more points today, but 5 players scored in double figures. Obviously scored a lot off the pressure defense and the turnovers. But what did you like about the efficiency on offense? Shot above 50% and 41% from 3.
I mean, that's what we need, obviously, with the pace of play. And in today's game, we won't always get it that way. But today, you know, Aiken was kind of playing very similar to us. It was an up-tempo game, a lot of possessions. Felt like a lot of shots going up, and we got 83 shots off today. And when you're playing a game like that and you're playing in space, you're going to have either shots near the rim or you're going to have open looks from the perimeter, where they'd be from the 3 or 15-foot range. And as long as we're making the right play and making the right pass, certainly shooting a high percentage of those shots and they going in, you know, good things are going to probably happen to us.
Talk about Emily Gonzalez's day. 9 points, not in double figures, very close to it though, but had 5 rebounds, matched her career high 6 steals, and had a team high 4 assists, did a little bit of everything in her second career start. What you like most?
I like about almost everything that Emily's doing right now. I like, you know, she's super aggressive on the press. She's active. She plays with her hands. I mean, she just reads things. She's a great team player, always has been. You know, and even though you look on it, and she had 9 points, but it's efficient. 1 of 1 from the 3, 4 of 7, taking care of the basketball, picking up steals, and she's tied for the lead on the plus-minus chart at a plus 29. I mean, just the type of kid that you want on your team, and she's well conditioned to where, I mean, she don't get tired easily, and if she does get tired, that means the pace is right where we need it to be, and you know, it'll take about 6 or 7 minutes to get her there.
Plus 12 on the glass in this game, out-rebounded them 48-36, and they shot it well at times early on and then late. So how important was defensive rebounding led by Lindsay Taylor, who had another double-double. How important was that defensive rebounding when they did break the pressure to limit them to one and done?
Well, I mean, it's obviously critical to rebound well. And yesterday, Aiken had 21 offensive rebounds against LR. Of course, LR zones a lot, and you're going to give up those things, whereas we're not. And so you got a lot of quick shots today, and when you're shooting it quick, a lot of times your defense can be out of position. But I thought our kids did a good job of going and fetching, because it gets into less of a like everybody's got a solid box out and more into just going and fetching it. And I thought our kids did a really good job of that today.
All right, what do you appreciate most from a 2-0 weekend? Obviously, you scored 90 yesterday, 103 today. Efficient both days. Is it the offense that you take away the most from the first two games here?
Probably. I think our skin's been hardened a little bit off of some scrimmages and obviously the Tennessee game, to where we came down here and our kids were hungry to get back to playing the way that we're capable of playing and taking care of the ball and putting it in the basket. And I thought our energy and our effort, I mean, it's hard to say that 100% of the time it was great, but it was darn close. And that's the one thing that we've noticed out of our kids during the preseason and into these games, is that we never have to beg them to play hard. They get after it in practice the same way they do out here on the floor. And when you add the effort, or when you combine the effort and then their ability to put the ball in the bucket and score like we did this weekend, it certainly excites you as you move into the rest of the games.
All right, Coach, congrats on a 2-0 start.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's the head coach, Mike Mincy, after a 103-68 final over USC Aiken. Eagles shot 51% from the field and 41% from 3 points. And we continue on with the Domino's post-game report, now joined by our Food City Player of the Game, Jennifer Sullivan. Jen, not too bad to start your Carson-Newman career, back-to-back 20-point games. 50% shooting in both games as well. 6 of 12 yesterday, 10 of 20 today. How have you been able to get to your spots and be efficient to start the year?
Yeah, so I feel like the last couple games I just haven't really...
Slide the mic up a little bit.
My bad.
Nope, you're good. I got you.
They got you?
All right, go for it.
I feel like I haven't really been shooting that great from the outside, so my game plan this weekend was just to get to the rack and pull up middies whenever I have the chance. Obviously testing out a couple of threes here and there, but it just wasn't really falling for me this weekend, so I was really focused on that.
Had to overcome a slow start. As a team, you guys missed the first 5 shots, but ended the first quarter making 9 of your final 13. What kind of clicked once you settled in offensively after the slow start as a team, really?
Yeah, I thought they came out super aggressive, and it just gave us kind of some trouble. But I think once we started getting into our offense and just seeing a ball or two go in, then we were fine. We were able to settle in, and I think once that put us in our press, we were able to give them trouble too on the defensive side and apply pressure.
You mentioned the middies, the mid-range shot. You also did a lot of driving to the basket. You guys scored 54 points in the paint yesterday, 52 today. What has allowed this group, off of a lot of turnovers, to be able to drive inside for layups that you have had, that's Emily had, Campbell, but also to find Lindsay inside on the block?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what makes us so dangerous, is we have a lot of slashers and a lot of people on the outside that can knock down shots. So when we can get paint touches and kick them out, that's really when we're at our best. And then we've got quick guards that are able to do that. So, yeah.
Forced a bunch of turnovers again today. USC Aiken finishes with 24. You scored 29 points off the turnovers. Leading that effort was Emily Gonzalez, your high school teammate, good buddy.
Yep.
She had 6 steals. What did you like about her activity, but also the team's activity defensively? So once you kicked up the pressure, they never seemed to really fully recover from it.
I like it. I love it. Emily's been played like that since we were in high school. But I think we've got multiple people that can do that and can play that active, and I think that makes our press a big threat. So once we get them uncomfortable, we kind of smell blood a little bit. I think that's when we can really put it on teams.
All right, we'll wrap up with this. You led the way with 22, but 4 other players scored in double figures. What does that say about this offense? It's been able to put up 90 and now 103 in the first 2 games. That it's not just a one-man show. It's not just a 2-man show. It is anybody on any given night to start the season that can be effective.
Yeah, I think that just speaks to us, like, how many times we can score 90 a game. We've got people that can score from all areas of the floor. it could really be anybody's night, and that's what I love about it. It's just helps you trust your teammates more, too, and then we've got girls coming off the bench that can score. Madeline Ladd played great today, so I think when we're deep like that, it's going to cause problems for a lot of teams.
All right, Jen, congrats on back-to-back 20-point games to start your Carson-Newman career.
Thank you.
That is our Food City Player of the Game, Jennifer Sullivan, as Carson-Newman crushes USC Aiken by a final score of 103-68. Lady Eagles are 2-0 and are rolling to start the young season. Mike Mincy is thrilled with how his team has performed. Carson-Newman's 18-2 in the SAC Peach Belt Challenge now since 2014 and has won 13 straight contests combined over Lander and USC Aiken. Eagles have won 3 in a row over the Bearcats and now 10 in a row over the Bearcats. You can see the passion. Mike Mincy, Jennifer Sullivan chatting things over on the sideline here after the interviews. But Carson-Newman is back on the floor Saturday at home against Lenore Ryan. Conference play begins early a week from now, or 6 days from now. 2 o'clock start time with Graham Smith's led Bears squad. Him and Mike Mincy chatting it up before the Bears hit the floor against the Lander Bearcats. Once again, your final score, it's 103 for Carson-Newman and 68 for USC Aiken. Thanks again for listening. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman Athletics is Tuesday evening against Johnson and Wales. Carson-Newman at home. It's the men's team in action on Tuesday evening. Women's team back in action Saturday afternoon against Lenore Ryan at 2 o'clock. We hit the airwaves at 1:45. Final score 103-68. It's Carson-Newman by 35 over the Pacers. Talk to you next week here along the Eagle Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Lite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagle Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Kapp. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.